Okay guys, I'm all ready to go with a soldering job on my Vibe Monobox full amplifier. Ah man, this is pissing me off. You see this camera stand here? This is a sort of new camera stand. I say it's new, it's old. Got it from my girlfriend's dad's house. It was in his attic. I can't seem to find the other one I used to use. I mean, how hard is it to lose a camera stand? But that's just me for you. So that one doesn't have tilt on it, so I can't hold it at this angle, which is exactly where I want it. I want to hold it at that angle. There, so you can see the fucking pins, but I can't do that because I don't have a fucking camera stand, so I'm going to try and experiment here. Right, unfortunately that's the best I'm going to be able to do for you guys. These are the two pins here that I'm going to be doing. Let's grab my soldering iron, which is now nicely heated up. Damn, that shit's hot as hell. Fuck's sake. Actually, what might be easier is to drop a couple of blobs of solder on these raised pins here, let it cool, drop the diode on it, heat it up, let it sink, and push it on. That's what I'm going to do. They're becoming a little bit too bally. They're not really sitting on that pin very well at all. There you go. So I've got two balls on the pins. I'm going to put the diode back, heat up those balls again, and let the pins sink into place. Hopefully that'll work. That's no good at all, is it? That's not working. Right, in light of a new discovery, I've decided to take the actual board out of the heatsink. It was a lot easier than I thought. You just loosen it and slide it along. Doofus. Anyway, I discovered that that one was not the only one. This one also has a pin that is loose. That has become disconnected. So I've gone around and checked every single one of them, and these are the only two. So, and also I was finding it effing difficult to solder it from this side of the board, as this side of the board isn't designed to accept solder, so the solder was literally just falling off and rolling around and doing my head in basically. So I'm going to take it round to the correct side of the board for soldering. Obviously you can see the pins that were once there and there, so I'm going to take those off and do some resoldering. Decided guys that I needed a desolderer. I thought I had one but I can't find it, so had to buy myself a new one off eBay. It basically is like a little, you push that thing down to load it, and then you heat up the solder, put that nozzle on the connection, push the button, that thing goes boosh, pops backwards and like sucks the solder up through there basically, which gives you like clean connections so you can apply some new solder and take the old connections off. Now actually, I was thinking, solder is a bit of a bloody nightmare, and although it's the proper way to do it, it's fucking long to work with. It doesn't stay properly, it's not very strong, you know, it keeps like coming off. I thought, I wonder if anyone's made some glue that conducts electricity. I was like, that must be available somewhere. And lo and behold, ta-da, wire glue. This is fucking one of the best things that I've found in quite a while. This would sort out a bunch of stuff for me. This is glue. As you can see, black. No more solder. Glue conducts electricity. No more solder or lead and heat. And you can have it for AC or DC. You know, fairly low current, low voltage. Like low voltage, yeah, it's not for high. Well, I don't really know. If you used enough, you could probably have high voltage, but they say that for everything. So here we go. As you can see, it's like a little tub thing, and you just use a toothpick to whack it on, and it dries rock solid, and it conducts electricity as well as solder does. It's just got some stuff about it there. Uses microcarbon technology and all that stuff. Anyway, so this is an American website, $3.99. So I was like, fuck that. Went on eBay UK, and it's on there. So I'm going to get myself some of this. It's a little bit pricey. £6. The pot doesn't look massive. Wait, how big is that? Yeah, the pot isn't massive, but you only use a tiny little bit every time, and I'll save this for, like, you know, special things like my Vibe amp. Now the thing that this runs through, the electricity that runs through the bit that's broken off my Vibe amplifier is a diode, and it's not the really it's not the high current bit, so this will be fine for sorting out my Vibe amplifier. And if it works, guys, then obviously I can recommend this to you, and you can recommend this elsewhere for a quick, easy alternative to soldering if that's becoming a bit of a nightmare like it is for me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit buy now. supposedly fairly quick postage on this. Confirm payment. And that should be with me fairly soon, and then I can do some videos of me applying this stuff. I don't know whether I'll still try the solder when my depends what comes first. If my desolderer comes first, then I'll try that out with a soldering iron. I don't think it's going to be very successful though. It's fucking fiddly, and it's, you know, the pins are really tight in there. I might just go straight ahead with the nice, easy alternative, and if it works, then obviously that's something new that I've found, because at the moment the amp's dead anyway, so the amp's no use to me anyway, so I might as well go ahead and experiment, and if it works, then good times. Right guys, look what came today. Is that wire glue stuff. Just going to try this out, see if it works. Got my transistor here. Just about to wire glue this to the back to the board. Now I did try to do what you guys are saying, that's a text, to take the pins out that it snapped off and just resolder it to the board, because apparently that makes the best connection and it's, you know, the safest bet. And the problem with that is, even with the desoldering pump, I can't seem to get the pins out because they're so small, and they're almost soldered on both sides. They're just like stuck in there, never going to come out again. So this is really the best option, the best way around it. Not too fussed. The amp's blown and dead anyway, so might as well give it a shot. This glue stuff you have to sort of shake and mix it up because it's like water. It kind of separates. So looking here, whoa! As you can see, nice and bubbly in there. Look at that. Yeah. Right, let's put it on there. Let's give it a mix up with my mixing stick. Right, now I'm just waiting for that to dry. It takes a few hours. It's really difficult because you've got to hold that transistor up there. It's really difficult because you've got to hold that diode up there and do the gluing and make sure the glue doesn't seep so that it makes a short circuit, and it's a little bit difficult. The glue is more runny than I expected, so I'll come back to you guys in a few hours when that's all dried to test this and biatch out. Right guys, moment of truth. Used the amazing miracle wire glue stuff on the MB4. Just hooked it up back to the power supply. Let's have a look in here. I used quite a good amount, and it is. I was checking the transistor, and it's gone back on quite well. Where is it here? No, it's this one. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna power it up, use one of the Explods, and see how it goes. I haven't got hugely high hopes, but if that was the problem, then we'll see. It might start working again, or it might just go bang. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Yeah, plugged it in, whacked it on. Light didn't come on, the power light, and all it went was poof. And yeah, I got the smoke coming out of this one, the one that I had fixed back on. So I'm a little bit confused. I'm going to give up with trying to fix this. I might take it somewhere, see if they can fix it, but that's me done on fixing this. Trust the old pioneers. Don't you worry, I'll be using you again someday soon. As soon as I get myself a new amplifier that's worthy for you, then you'll be straight back in that box. God, I tell you what, it gets dark out here really quick now. Here we go. Explods, all wired up and in. They don't look as good as the Pioneers. Not going to sound as good as the Pioneers, but I'm glad I've got that box back in and those lights back in.